Hello friends, in today's video we are going to see bottom-up program for rod cutting problem. In my previous video I have already explained the top-down program and recursive program, and please watch those videos before watching this one, otherwise it will be very difficult for you to understand directly. So as you can see here I have written length versus profit matrix, and here is my top-down tree for rod of length 4 meter. So as you can see here, I have drawn this top-down tree. But why? Because this tree is going to help us in finding the topological order. Okay? And why I am finding it? If you have watched my previous video, that is video on longest common subsequence and longest palindromic subsequence, you may have noticed that I am using this topological order to see how to write my iterative code for bottom-up version. Actually, you should also be doing this. Why? Because coming directly to the bottom-up code is very difficult. Otherwise, you will have to memorize it. So, let's see what other conclusion we can draw from this top-down tree. See, first of all, I am calling R4. Okay? R4 is calling R3 and this. Then this R3 is calling R2, R1 and R0. R2 is calling R1 and R0, and R1 is calling R0 here. This is basically the top-down tree. Now main thing is that, see, first of all R0 is returning. Okay? And with the help of R0, R1 is finding its value. That is, R1 is dependent on R0. Now see, after that R0 is returning and R2 is returning after that, and R2 is taking the help of R1 and R0 for its answer. Okay, that is R2 is dependent on R1 and R0. Now see here, now R3 is getting returned, and R3 is using R2, R0 and R1. R2, R1 and R0. After that R2 is closing, again R2, R1 and R0, and then R4 is closing. And what is R4 using? R3, R2, R1 and R0. R3, R2, R1 and R0. So basically, what are my conclusions from here? If I want to calculate for n, I need optimal values for rod of length 0 to n minus 1. As you can see here, I am calculating for r equal to 4 with the help of 3, 2, 1 and 0. And basically what I am doing here, I am giving here 1 meter cut, 2 meter cut, 3 meter cut and 4 meter cut. And when I am giving 1 meter cut, I am finding here the optimal answer for 3 meter rod. Here 2 meter rod, 1 meter rod and 0 meter rod. Basically, to calculate for n, I need optimal answer for 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 to n minus 1. So how we can do it? In bottom-up version, we will use for loop. And what kind of for loop we will use? See, here I am calculating R0, R1, R2, R3, and with the help of it I am calculating R4. And for R3 I am taking the help of R0, R1 and R2. So I will have one for loop to keep track of length of rod. Okay? And there will be another for loop inside it which will keep track of the cut I am giving. See here, R4 I am giving 1 meter cut, 2 meter cut, 3 meter cut, then only I am calculating R3, R2, R1 and R0. If you will go bottom up, see, if I suppose I have calculated R1 and R0, then what I am doing? I will give 1 meter cut and will see what is the value of R1. And I will give it a 2 meter cut and will see what is the value of R0. Okay? So basically, I will have a for loop under it which will keep the track of cut I am giving. This is how my for loop will look like inside my bottom up code. That is, I will have two for loop. one inside another, and the outer for loop will keep track of my rod length and inner for loop will keep track of my cuts. Okay, so this is in short how will be my for loop, sorry, bottom up code. And one more thing, for this particular code I will be using two lists, that is two table, if you will tell it in terms of dynamic programming. And one table name will be optimal price, okay, and second table will be have the name optimal cut. And one more thing, what will be the dimension of these two tables? I have already explained this thing in my top down video, but to revise it, suppose my rod length is n, then the table dimension will be n plus 1. So I will be initializing both the array with 0. That is, suppose if I am calculating for rod length of 4, rod length equal to 4, then my opt price will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and my opt cut list will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You may be thinking why I have written optimal price and optimal cut. That is what these two lists is going to store. So in optimal price, that in this list, what I am going to do is, suppose my rod is of length 3. So in third index, you will find the optimal profit that can be generated from rod of length 3. Similarly, in second index, you will find maximum profit that can be generated from a rod of length 2. Okay. Now see why this optimal cut list. So basically in this optimal cut list, I will be storing what cut I am giving. Suppose I have a rod of length 3. I will give a 1 meter cut, 2 meter cut and a 3 meter cut in it. And I will find the answer after it, and I will choose the optimal one. Suppose 2 meter rod, 2 meter cut has given me the optimal answer. So in third index I will write 2. That is, for rod of length 2, a 2 meter cut has given me the optimal answer. Similarly, in second index, suppose 1 meter cut has given me the optimal answer. So I will write 1 here. Now this is what I am going to do with this opt cut and opt price array. Now let's write the program. So def keyword I will use to define the function. Bu will be the name of my function, and n is the length of rod which I am taking as a parameter. So first of all, I will have a for loop which will run from for I in range 1 to n plus 1. Why I am not running for 0? Because the answer for 0 will be 0. That is 0 meter rod. And I will have a for loop under it for j in range 1 to I plus 1. That is, suppose it is 2, I is 2, then this for loop will run for 1, 2, 3. That is for 1 and 2. That is, it will give it a 1 meter cut and 2 meter cut. And what is going to happen after that? I will calculate the max price. Max price equal to price of j. That is, I have given it a j meter cut, and then in this opt price list, I will check the price of I minus j. That is, suppose I have given a I meter cut, I will be remaining with a rod of length I minus j. For example, take a 3 meter rod. If in a 3 meter rod I have given a 1 meter cut, then I will be remaining with a 2 meter rod. So this optimal price 3 minus 1, that is optimal price 2, will be holding the optimal price of rod of length 2. So I am going to find it from here. And after that, what I am going to do? Then we will compare, is my max underscore price is greater than opt price of I. Okay, what I have currently, that is, suppose rod length is 3, then I will give 1 meter, 2 meter cut and 3 meter cut. So for each of them I am going to calculate the max price, and then I am going to compare it with the previous max price. That is, suppose I have given a 2 meter cut, then I am going to find the max price for it, then I will compare with the stored price. That is, for 1 meter cut, what was the maximum price I was having. So I will compare it here, and if this is true, then in opt price of I am going to update max price, and in opt cut of I am going to update J. That is, this particular J meter cut is giving me the optimal answer. And when this for loop will terminate, that is complete, we will return opt underscore price of N. Okay. Now let's see how this particular code will execute for N equal to 3. That is rod of length 3. Now let's see how this code will execute for N is equal to 3. So this outer for loop will run from range 1 to 3 plus 1, that is 4. 4 will be excluded, so I will run for 1, 2 and 3. Now let's see, when I will be equal to 1, how many times J will run. For J will run for range 1 to 1 plus 1, that is 1 to 2. 2 not included, that is, when I will be equal to 1, J will run only for 1. Now let's see what is going to happen when I is equal to 1 and J is equal to 1. So we are going to calculate max price. And what will be the max price? Max price will be the summation of these two. First of all, price of I, that is, I am giving it a I meter cut, and price of J. So I will give it a J meter cut, and what is J here? 1. So max price will be equal to price of J, and what is it? 1, as J is equal to 1. And then optimal price of I minus J. I is equal to 1 and J is equal to 1. So optimal price of 1 minus 1, 0. And what is optimal price of 0? It is 0. So in max price, we have 1 right now. What is going to do after that? If max price is greater than optimal price of I is equal to 1. So optimal price of I equal to 0 and max price is equal to 1. So 1 is greater than 0. What is going to do after that? We will execute these two lines. That is, in optimal price of I will update max of price. So what I am going to do here? I will update it to 1. Okay. In next line, we will update opt of cut equal to opt of cut of I equal to J. What is J? 1. So here I will update 1. That is, maximum profit that can be generated from rod of length 1 is 1 with the cut of 1. Okay. Now see what is going to happen when I will be equal to 2. When I will be equal to 2, J will run for in range 1 to 2 plus 1, that is 1 to 3, which means 1 and 2. It will run for 1 and 2. Now let's see what will happen when I will be equal to 2 and J will be equal to 1. What do we mean by this? We have a 2 meter rod and we are giving it a 1 meter cut. So first of all, I am going to calculate max of price. So max of price will be equal to price of J. And what is J here? 1. So 1 plus opt price of I minus J. I is 2, J is 1. Opt price of 1. And what is opt price of 1? 1. It is equal to 2. In max price we have 2, and in optimal price I what we have? Optimal price of 2 we have 0. So 2 is greater than 0. So these two lines will execute. In optimal price of I, that is 2, we will update max price. That is 2 we will update. And in opt cut of I, that is opt cut of 2, I will update J. And what is J here? 1. So this is what is going to happen for I equal to 2 and j equal to 1. Now see what will happen when j will equal to 2. When j will be equal to 2, it means I am giving it a 2 meter cut. And when I will give it a 2 meter cut, first of all I will calculate price of j. Max of price will be equal to price of j, and what is j here? 2. So 5 plus opt price of I minus j. I is 2, j is 2. So opt price of 0, and it is equal to 0. So it is equal to 5. Now what is going to happen is I am going to compare it with opt price of I, and in opt price of I have 2. So 5 is greater than 2 clearly. So I will execute these two lines of code. Opt price of I will update to max price. Okay, and what is max price? 5 now. And in opt cut of I will replace, I will write j, and what is j here? 2. So I will update 2 here. Now what is going to happen? I will be equal to 3, and when I will be equal to 3, this inner for loop will run for 1, 2 and 3. That is 1, 2, 4, 4 not included. So 1, 2 or 3. That is basically I am giving it a 1 meter cut, 2 meter cut and a 3 meter cut. So when I will be equal to 3 and j will be equal to 1, max price will be equal to price of 1, that is 1, plus opt price of 3 minus 1, that is opt price of 2, and opt price of 2 is 5. So what we are going to do is, right now in opt price of 2 we have 0. So max price, that is 6, is greater than 0. So in opt price of I, that is opt price of 3, opt price of 3 we will write 6, and here we will denote that I have given it a 1 meter cut as j is equal to 1. Now what is going to happen? J will become 2. Okay, and again we are going to find this max price. And what will be the max price? Price of 2 as 2 meter cut. So price of 2 is 5. 5 plus opt price of 3 minus 2. And what is 3 minus 2? 1. So it is 1 and it is equal to 6. See, max price is 6 and here we have 6. So it is not greater. These two lines will not execute. Now what will going to happen? J will be changed to 3 and we will calculate max price again. And as you can see, that is, we will give it a 3 meter cut. So price of 3, it is 8, plus opt price of 3 minus 3, as I is 3 and j is 3. So opt price of 0, and it is 0. Max price is 8, and my opt price of I, that is opt price of 3, is equal to 6. So 8 is greater than 6, correct? What we are going to do in opt price of I, we will update 8, and opt cut of I, we will update j, and j is 3 here. So this is what is going to happen for rod of length 3. And friends, this is all I have for bottom up video. In next video we will see the cuts, that is, if I have a rod of length and what are the cuts we have given, that is how many cuts we have given to that particular rod and how we have sold that particular rod in the market for optimal price. And if you have liked this video, then please like, share and subscribe, and thanks a lot for watching.